Indianapolis Colts. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll run with Taylor. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A first down throw for Brissett. That's complete to Marlon Mack. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
That's the way. 58 to Mike, 50 up, go. Right here, right here.
Brissett now. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
6 man.
Taylor.
Watch the whip.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I know he ain't got it. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go, 58's the mic. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come on.
From the gun, here's Brissett. And he'll find Hall. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Move. 58 to Mike, 58. Hey, Mike. Hurry.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride. Another first down.
At the 12-yard line.
Brissett going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
On 2nd down now. It's Taylor, and this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Back at the 15-yard line.
They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Brissett. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Ready. 60 outlaw. On General West. 10.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Fresno. 6-6, pull it high. Coming to you. Hey, orbit. Shit. Ready.
Marino here from the gun. And the catch made by Johnson. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
90, Wolf. 65. SOS. Shit.
On 3rd down, Marino. And it's caught by Parker. That one good for 24 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
You draw Parker. 5.
They'll throw on 1st down with Marino. And this is caught. It's Parker. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Rush in. Haywood.
Again, it's Marino. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hatchet. Recon, 132 fighter. Shoot.
To throw again is Marino. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. There we go again with Marino. And he completes it to Cohen. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 18. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want to
offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Johnson's got it complete. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They'll run with Montgomery. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. That's what they wanted out of that 1st down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in, and now they can do whatever they want because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly and go, or savor it a little bit, but I run right back at them.
2nd and goal from the 1.
58 to Mike, 58. Shoot.
Now Marino. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears. Allen Robinson. with touchdown number 8 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Looking to throw on second down. Brissett. He completes this one to Mack. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Brissett to throw on first. He's got Burton here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. On third down, Brissett. And he's got his man Hilton. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Brissett going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game.
Let's go, D. Let's go. 58, boys. 58. 58. Check pass. Check pass. 58 for Mike. 58. 58 for Mike.
Brissett. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
After the interception, here's Marino. Robinson's got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Ready up. 58, come on. Hey, they're scared. They're scared. Smooth. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Hey, 58 is the Mike. Go 58 is the Mike. Here we go.
Marino will look to throw on first. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Shoot! Watch the shoot! 58 for Mike, 58. 58 for Mike. Hey, watch the slant. 58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Fair.
Check. Watch the edge.
Ready.
2nd and 10. Marino once more. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. They were looking for Johnson that time, but now it'll be 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Go. 29. Hey, watch the ball. 29 is the mic. Mike 29.
Hard.
Switch up.
Hey, Sam off.
He's coming. We got double up. Alert flare.
They snap the ball at 1. Now Marino. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have the show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Hey, Echo.
58, Mike. I'm coming. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike.
Now.
After the sack on first down, Marino. He gets this one to Johnson. That one good for 26 and a first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
64 is weak.
Check. Alert.
Look at me. Go.
Hey, watch it.
Shoot.
First down, Marino. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Go out. 80 weapon. Look. Squeeze.
Bang.
Hey, lock it. Rock it.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Switch.
Get it.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Marino. That's complete to Robinson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
General West.
Go. Hey, 58 is the mic. Well, 58 is the mic. Don't get nervous. Check 31.
Bravo.
Marino looks to toss it again. Johnson with a burst, a first down and more. Complete. It's Johnson. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down.
17 yards. First down, Bears.
Ready, break.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First down, a run with Cohen. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Check it back, check it back.
Blue draw, Porter. Hey, Alpha.
Check three.
Leo. Bear. Keep dribbling.
Now Marino on first down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Give the sack to Kamoko Toure.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Tackles. 29 is the Mike 29. We got it.
Hey, exit. Hit it.
Now it's Marino. With a catch made by Johnson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. This guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Mike 29. Watch the run.
Hard. Hey, stand on.
Check 13.
Now Marino operating with 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
We got this.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 6.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
At the 42-yard line.
We go. 18 Gator.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
X3. 218. Chop.
Jumping.
Ready.
They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Hey, keep it up. Tighten up. Kill.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Marino. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, there's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Protein spill.
Here's Marino. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. He's at the 50. The 30. The 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
I love plays like that. A defensive lineman holding the football, it's like a kid who stole a cookie from the cookie jar, and then he's just fleeing the scene of the crime.
And all he's doing in his mind, reliving his days when he was young, probably played fullback on his high school team, always wanted to be the tailback carrying the ball, trying his best to lug that bad boy the distance.
Pretty impressive pick there off the screen and then a nice return.
You know, nowadays, they do more ball drills with the big guys than ever before because they want to take possessions away from the...
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are going to jump back in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Cost them.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
High 7. 2.
They'll throw on first down with Marino. It gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Check 4, check 4.
Let's go. Get it.
Now Marino to throw it. He finds Robinson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Again, it's Marino. This is caught by Robinson. Then he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. This quarterback now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
58, come on. Hey, pick your game up. 58.
Marino here from the gun. Johnson's got it complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 13-yard line.
Hey, Juice.
From the red zone now, Marino on first down. to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
It's going to be a long smooth.
80 weapons.
Check hot, hot, hot.
Hey, Charlie.
29 is the mic.
Marino will throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. Johnson was the intended receiver. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Switch gears, switch gears. Go, go. 45, check mark 45. Hey, time.
Brissett to throw on first. Complete to Hilton. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go out and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Now, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Here's Taylor. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
On first down, Taylor. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Blue dance, blue dance. Yeah, check. He's checking.
They run with Taylor. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Steps away to his left. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go. 58, right? Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Too low.
Brissett to throw for it on 4th. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Khalil Mack. And the Bears will get the football back.
90 Wolf.
Squish, double. Hey, let's get him roll. 58 Mike, 58. 58 Mike. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Check 24. Check 24. Whip, whip. Whip, whip. Watch the whip. Shoot.
Guard. Look at me. Guard.
Check. Fresno.
You're out.
Fresno.
Ready.
After the interception, here's Marino. He finds his man Johnson. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
We go.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
General West.
Kill.
Go. Let's go.
Throwing here, Marino. And a coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
Rush in. Patch it. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go, 58 is the mic. We want this.
Blue draw Corkers.
Hey, turn it up. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it
Hey,
up.
Echo. 5.
Here's Marino. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get a
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
Back to throw. This is Johnson. He's got it. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They had no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Rock it. Leo.
You got tight right there.
Stand.
Tight dog. Hey, check 24.
Hey, Delta.
Check.
Shoot.
Marino to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. DeForest Buckner in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Let's get this.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
He's cracked.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, exit.
29 is the mic. Mike 29. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Slam. Back.
Coaching spill. Hey, wahoo. Hard.
Kill. Out.
They'll look to throw. And Marino cannot get away. He goes down. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for the Colts, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week.
bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more Modesto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board like them keeping score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet points of God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the big skin, but he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, 100s and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause her like she can't count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit her max, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, hey.